Hey guys, what's up? So, got some Call of Duty in the background. Season 1 is here, and Mara, you're my bae. But anyways, guys, this video is just gonna be kind of a rant, really, and just unscripted. There's been a lot of things in my mind lately. I haven't really made a video. I have been really swamped with work right now. I'm working for UPS right now. And yeah, Christmas coming around and the holidays, and just got done with Black Friday. I'm working almost 12-hour shifts. I get up early in the morning. I'm really tired. I don't really have time to write a script, and I'm not really a script person, so I just kind of talk. But anyways, let's talk about my experience when I was a Twitch streamer at one point. Not to say that I'm done with it completely, but I made a really big effort towards trying to become a Twitch streamer, all right? And it didn't really pan out well for me, but I took a lot away from it. I'm someone that no matter what I do, whatever I'm trying to attempt or achieve, I always try to be open-minded, and I never try to see failure as me, try to take it hard on me, right? Like when we fail things, sometimes we look down about our own self-esteem, and it gives us depression and self-doubt, and that's a really big thing when in the streaming world right now, and it's something that I don't feel like a lot of people are talking about and hitting on. And to me personally, I feel like it's really important to shed light on this and give it the weight that it needs to be. There's so much advice out there on how to be a Twitch streamer, and I'm not gonna so much comment on those. Those you can take with your own, take with a grain of salt. This isn't really advice videos or whatever, but I do want to share my personal experience from what I saw when I was a Twitch streamer, or not a Twitch streamer, but when I was streaming at the time, and I just caught myself with the whole Twitch streaming. I'm gonna just go ahead and just start on this topic right now, because this is something that I feel like nobody has ever stood up for or made any kind of correction. But I'm just gonna say that when you're starting off streaming, you are not a streamer, okay? I don't know, share this thought to other streamers who are actually successful, but in my mind, right? In my mind, the person that's not successful at, content creating yet, I don't feel like you just get granted being called a streamer until the day that you can earn a consistent paycheck. You don't have to quit your job, but you have to earn a consistent paycheck, right? Just like any other job, really. You can still be seen as a part-time streamer at that point, but you have enough income that you can actually take and pay bills and, that kind of stuff. That's when I feel like you have earned the title of a streamer or a content creator. And oftentimes I see a lot of new people that come into the community to try their hand at streaming, and they refer to themselves as streamers. And I'm just gonna say, look, having a cool gaming chair, RGB lighting in the background, having a nice mic and a computer and a keyboard and mouse pad and blah 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 blah, gaming shoes and that kind of stuff, doesn't make you any more of a streamer than me putting on a police uniform and saying I'm a police officer. All right? Don't think that just because you look like a streamer makes you a streamer. And a lot of people try and put a lot of effort and investment into looking the part, but completely forgetting to make the content to, well, earn them the title of being a streamer. And look, guys, before I continue, there's nothing wrong with decking out your channel. I was more about just saying, for the people that go way beyond what they're supposed to be spending responsibly for something that they have no idea if they're gonna make it or not. And to kind of lead into that, look, your chances of becoming successful is extremely low in today's world, guys. It's not easy, all right? It's nothing about it is easy. Yeah, it can be fun and enjoyable and stuff, but don't let what you see on other people's Twitch streams or whatever, these big time streamers, fool you, all right? They definitely work their asses off, but in today's world, starting from zero is very tough, okay? Not to say that it's impossible, it definitely is not, but it's not easy, guys. All right, that's all I gotta say, it's not easy. But what I really wanna talk about is the mental and emotional stress and really depression in general. Depression is very common among streamers, especially new streamers. I mean, even successful streamers. I know a lot of people sometimes talk about, you know, they see a streamer and that's complaining whatever, and they make fun of them because like, oh yeah, my life is so hard. I play video games and make a living. And it's like, unless you're in that guy's position, you know, don't, like, be respectful, guys. You got to understand that streaming is literally a business surrounded about your value, your self-worth, is about how many people watch your content or who wants to be around you. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it is. And whether, you know, maybe from your perspective, who doesn't stream or starts from zero, 20 people is a big freaking deal to you. All right. But when you get to the point of being so successful that you make a livable wage and stuff, and that starts to dwindle away, and now the thought of maybe going back to a regular job just frightens you, and you're sitting here trying to figure out what to do, like what you're not doing. You know, why are people not wanting to watch your stream? Am I changing? You start self-doubting and getting depressed, and you guys, that's what they deal with. That's what they deal with. All right. And that's what you're going to deal with. You know, most likely the challenge that 90% of people that go in the stream are going to come across is stream for months at a time to absolutely nobody in the channel. That's literally what you're going to be looking forward to. And of course, I think a lot of people, when they want to try streaming out, such as myself, they look at that and they say they don't care. And that's probably true. They probably don't care right now, but once you start investing your time into it, your money, you start sacrificing different parts of your life, you know, hanging out with friends or your family or stuff around the house. When you start sacrificing and investing into the stream, you do start to create a standard, an expectation of what you're wanting out of it. And the more that you don't achieve that personal goal that you're setting for yourself, you put pressure on yourself, you come down on yourself, you start having, you know, doubts, and you get depressed, and you start hating who you are. And it's extremely common, guys, you know, because like I said, like, you're trying to make a business about who wants to be around you, and if nobody wants to be around you after you're like, you set this whole thing up, and you made investments, and you try really hard, and all, like, some people really try, and they get nowhere, and they absolutely have no idea. All right. And I want you just to imagine that you're streaming for for months or years, and you're just not moving. You're not. Yeah, you're having fun playing video games, but I mean, you want a stream to become, you want the stream to be a career, right? You want to be able to actually get up every morning with a cup of coffee or tea or whatever, or every day, and know that when you get on, there's going to be just instantly 100 people, right? Like, just boom, people are there. You want the feeling of being like seeked out, of being wanted. All right? Like, that's what you want after a while. And not getting that, getting denied, it's tough on you. And so the thing that like I said, I wanted to touch on this video, and what I wanted to really touch base on is the emotional stress that one puts on themselves when it comes to content creating. And that is probably just as important, if not more important, than thinking about what you want your logo to look like, what your banner and your alerts and stuff like that. And it's just as important that you want to expect success, but you should also prepare to expect failure. And it's really important, guys, that most of you guys are going to fail. All right. It's like those commercials back in the 90s. Many will enter, few will win. You know, it's one of those. And I'm not saying that to discourage you guys. I just trying to be realistic with you guys. Majority of you, and I say majority, I mean majority, like 80-90% of people that start streaming are not going to make it. Okay. That is not an exaggerated number. That's pretty accurate from what I saw. Okay. And I feel like that number is going to stay the same and be relative to the amount of people that are now streaming. And since streaming today is so accessible and easy to obtain, I mean, you can stream from your phone at this point. You can stream from your phone, just chatting or just play simple games. Like, you can do, like, that's how accessible we are to streaming. You don't even need a computer at this point. So don't be so hard on yourself. Go and have fun. I encourage you to do it. Just don't go in expecting success, guys. All right? If success happens, that's great. And let it just happen naturally. But don't go in, all right, and just think that you're gonna be the biggest thing, okay? You know, maybe, like, I don't want to say that because I want people to pursue their dreams and stuff, but I hope that you guys are taking away from this that don't go in and expecting nothing less but success, because all that's gonna do is make you hate yourself. And I would never want anyone to feel like they're lesser than who they are. I'd want them to come out from streaming, whether they're successful or not, knowing more about themselves and what they're capable of and what they've learned, and just going through the experience of going to try to be a streamer. I would want you to learn some more about yourself and take away something positive to help you maybe pursue something else in your life. And you never know, guys. You may learn something from this streaming experience or a YouTube experience that may help you in a different path further down the road that you can't foresee. But if you never tried streaming, you have never discovered this other, you know, pathway to success. Okay? So like I said, this is just my personal experience, guys, from my 1.5 years of streaming. And one of the biggest things was depression and self-doubt and stuff. I'm not here to tell you how to be a successful streamer. I'm just telling you how to be successful at failing, I guess. Or to, if you're going to take away anything, take away something positive, learn something about yourself, learn something about the industry. And you'll come at it knowing more about yourself, feeling more positive about yourself, and having more respect for streamers. But until next time, guys, I'm going to go. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.